Good morning, it's Rebecca from Rebecca Inc. Today we are going to draw this cute lizard. Jerry wanted to draw a lizard, so that's what we're going to do. So grab your piece of paper, a pencil, a marker, and an eraser, or you can use the back of a pencil eraser, or if you have a pink eraser, whatever you have, that will work great. I am going to move my guide and we will get started. Your paper is going to be horizontal today. You're going to start with your pencil. I am going to use a marker so that you can see me a little bit better. And we're going to start off to the right-hand side of our paper, just shy of the center of your paper, with an oval. Our drawing today is going to be mostly ovals and circles. Let me make sure I started my time lapse. I do that every time. Okay, I did. We did good. All right, we're going to start in the center with an oval right here. I'm going to get my whole arm going. You do the same in this shape. When I get that shape, I set my pencil down and I go around a few more times. If you've never drawn with me before, here's how it goes. Nice and light and loose with your pencil in the beginning. We go around and around and around with our shapes. And in the long run, we end up with a beautiful oval. Don't worry about it too much. In the long run, we will erase all of these lines. They're just serving as guides. So be light and loose and forgiving with yourself. And if it stresses you out, take a deep breath. Okay? All right, next up, just up from that oval, headed up, we're going to draw a little circle. It's about the size of a quarter. We're going to go around and around with our whole arm. Once you get that shape, set your pencil down. See how mine's kind of messy? Yours might look messy too, and that is a-okay. Up from that, a littler circle. This one's smaller, so I'm planting my wrist, and I'm letting my fingers go around and around, just like that. Now, I need to connect all these shapes together, so I'm going to do that with some simple arcs. I'm planting my wrist, and when I do that, that makes my hand move in the natural motion that it goes in. So I'm kind of creating some triangles off to either side here. If you would like to rotate your paper to get that other arc so they're going in this direction, feel free to do that. All right, next up, let's do these connectors. Same thing from one side of that circle down to that oval, from the other side of that circle down to the oval. This is going to be our lizard's head. All right, up here in the head, where that circle meets up with those little arced lines we just created, we are going to add in some small circles about the same size as this circle, right where those shapes meet up. Just like this. Round we go. One circle there. Go over and do one exact same thing on the other side. Very good. Now, I need some arcs. These are going to be where our eyes live. And inside that, we have like the eyelid. We're just going to see a hint of the eye. We're looking at our lizard from above, like or directly at it. He's climbing up a wall or something. So we need to add in some arcs here. See where these places meet up? Right there, we're going to add an arc that kind of curves into the body. And make it nice and dark so you can see it. Same thing on the other side, a little arc that curves in toward the body. Very good. All right, now we are ready for some legs and arms and tails. We're going to make these up with some oval shapes. So off of our main body of our lizard, we're going to add some arms up toward the top. We're going to add a little oval here, and I'm planting my wrist because these are smaller. I'm going around and around, and it's going to be a little messy. We're going to be okay with that. Then we're going to go back up. So his little elbow is bent. And off of that, we're going to do the hand. The hand is going to be made up of a little circle, just like that. And then 4 ovals that just kind of go around like your fingers. Skinny little ovals. One there, one there, one here, and one here. He's almost like if he were a person, he's doing a jazz hand. His fingers are spread out like that. But no thumb, just 4. On the tip of those, we're going to add some little circles. A lot of lizards have these little sticky pads on the end of their fingers that help them as they move. Right now we're going to do the exact same thing over here, just go in the other direction. When we look at it, when we're done here, first oval points down, just like that. Next oval points up, just like that. Add in your little circle for the hand. And look, he looks like he's going, what? We just made like a W shape there, okay? Now we're going to do the little fingers. 1 there. 1 there. Just kind of spread them out around that circle. 1 there and 1 there. Now add in our little circles on the ends for the sticky pads. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. These shapes don't have to be perfect. They're serving as guides for our drawing in the end. And in the end, when we go over it with our marker, we're just going to go around the outsides of these shapes. And so it'll all make sense then. All right, let's go down and do the back legs. The back legs live at the base of this oval. And they're this shape but flipped upside down. So we're going to go the other direction with this first part. It's going to be pointing up towards our arms. And then down toward the bottom of the paper with another oval. Off the base of that, a little circle. These shapes are all small enough, you're really just using your hand to create them. 1 there, 1 there. Same idea. 1 in the middle there. 4 little fingers. Add in that sticky pad on the very end. All the way around. Same thing, other direction. Little oval here, pointed up toward that arm. Now the back legs, their ovals are just a little bit, just slightly thicker than the front legs. Little oval pointed down. Little circle on the end. Then add in your fingers. There's 1 there, all the way around that circle. Next up, we need to add in those little sticky pads, so little circles on the ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't overthink it, just kind of let it be. All right, now we need a long skinny tail, just like we did when we drew the elephant. If you haven't done that, scroll, 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 or click on the live video button and find the elephant. That was a really, really fun one. We're going to add in the tail just using some simple ovals and connecting triangles. So right off the base of this body oval, we're going to add in a skinnier oval. This one's bigger, so I can use my whole arm from my shoulder. Get that going, involve your larger muscles, and it's easier to create these shapes. We have 1 oval there. We're going to do another oval here. Just like that. 1 more off of that. They kind of get skinnier as you go. And then give yourself a little bit of space and draw a circle down below. Now we're going to add in our connecting triangles and arcs. From that circle, plant your wrist and arc up to that tail, that oval. Same thing on the other side. That arc is going that same direction. Now we're going to connect these shapes with just the top parts of some triangles. 1 there. You're kind of creating the triangle from the top of the ovals. You want a long triangle that connects those. So when we go over it with our marker, it'll be one smooth shape. Same thing along the base there. So however long your triangle needs to be. If you need to see that triangular shape, I'll show you the whole thing. Right there and right there. All right, now let's do the same thing here. This one's going to be a little bit arced. I'm just going to add in a little arc that connects those. If you placed your arc a little further away, just keep drawing until you get it in the right spot. Same thing on the base there, a little arced triangle. And now we just need to connect up to the body. Little triangle here, kind of arcing them to match up to those legs. And you have everything you need to draw a cute little lizard. He's going to be very cute. Set down your pencil, grab your marker or your pen, whatever you have that you can't erase, and that will be perfect. We're going to start at the very tip. We're going to go around this little nose down to that eye circle. So do that first. Down and around. Now we're going to hop onto this eye for a second. We are going to see this little part that sticks around in the edge and this eyelid. So we're going to draw around those, around that arc, and then draw in that eyelid. Now for the inside of the eye, we're just going to see a shadow right here in the center there around that part of the circle. The rest of it we're not going to see, so we're not going to draw it. Now we're going to go around the rest of the head, back to the body, and we're going to draw right over the body because this guy, he's climbing up and there's a bit of a shadow on his arm. So we're going to go down to that oval, and then we're going to draw right around the oval and let it give a little crease into that back leg. All right, now let's draw this front arm. We're going to draw around the exterior of all of these shapes. Around this oval, right where it meets up with that next oval, around that one to the hand, and then go around the outsides of all of these shapes. The shapes were just serving as our guides to help us get, whoop, bumped my paper, to help us arrive at that final look. So we don't see all of the busyness that we had going on in there. We won't see that in the final drawing. Around the ovals, back up to that body. If at any point I'm drawing faster than you, pause me, draw around the outsides of your shapes. Hit play when you're done and I'll be right here. All right, let's do these back legs. We're going to go around this oval, and around all of the little toes. So here we go. Around all of the outsides of our shapes. Just like that. Very good. All right. Try to think of things to say as I'm drawing. I got nothing this morning, you guys. All right, back up. We're going to connect those. Go up. This would be like his little kneecap. Up and then connect on to where we get to the tail. Now for the tail. We're going to go around the outsides of these shapes. These ovals helped us build that long, skinny tail. And we're going to draw the arcs to the oval, to the arc to the oval, all the way down to the tip. Now we have a leopard gecko, and did you know that lizards will store a lot of their extra fat in their tails? And if they come across times where they can't get food, their tails will fluctuate. They'll be fatter and skinnier and fatter and skinnier. As they need food, they pull, this is like their resource that they pull some extra calories from. It's kind of cool. All right, let's go back up to the nose and go down this side of the body. On this one, when we get to the oval, we're going to stop at the arm. So let's go back up to the nose, down the nose, to their eye. We're going to draw that little arc of their eye and the little round part there, and then just the shadow on the inside, just like we did over there. Now another cool thing I know leopard geckos do, let's go around the outside of the fingers and the arm there, is if they get scared, they will drop their tails. And that is kind of to divert attention, and they can get away. We're going to go around all the outside shapes of these fingers, the little sticky pads. But if they drop their tails, it also puts them at higher risk for other things because now they've lost their extra source of energy where they store, their fat. So you want to try to not let them drop their tails. All right, around that oval, kind of tuck in so this creates a little crease there. Same thing, all around the outsides of these shapes here. Around we go, just like that. We have had our leopard gecko for 7 years. And she's, well, we just found out recently she's a girl. She laid an egg. We thought he was a boy. All right, now we're going to go around the base of the tail. All of those exterior shapes, just like that. Okay, now if you want to add a fun little detail, you can add some little dots right up the center part of this oval for the spine. I added 13. You add as many as you want, just kind of little guide there. And then let's add a few little stripes on our tail. We're just planting our wrist and drawing a little arc, connecting those two shapes. I'm just going to do a few of them. Not all lizards have this, but some do, and it's just a fun little detail for our drawing. Just do a few, headed up that tail. All right, we are ready for our eraser. I'm going to switch back to my guide because I drew this one in pencil, and I'm going to erase right along with you. Grab your eraser. I'm going to look for a clean spot on mine. I'm steadying my paper with my non-drawing hand. I'm just going to go back and forth and erase all of those circles and ovals and arcs that we drew. If I have a spot that's a little darker, I'm going to go over it a few times. I'm going to move my underneath one because you can see it and it's confusing me. Here we go. All right, onto the fingers. Make sure to move this hand along with you so you don't accidentally crinkle your paper. If you've drawn with me before, you know, sometimes I get talking and I don't move my hand and then I crinkle my drawing. That's always a bummer. Not a big deal if it happens, but you can avoid it if you study your paper. Send me comments of what you would like to draw. Let me know in the comments below. If you had fun doing this, you can like and subscribe. That's always fun for me too. And then you can send me your drawings as well. I love, love, love to see what you're drawing, and it helps me know how to teach you better. I will post your drawings on my website. You can see what everybody else has been drawing. RebeccaInc.com. You can find all the drawings on the Interact tab. I'm posting those, and people will also send me pictures of things that they've colored. You can send me those and I'll put them up there and everybody can see them. It's pretty cool. So like and subscribe. Find Rebecca Inc. on Facebook, Instagram, Spoonflower if you're designing masks. I have fabric designs on Spoonflower, and YouTube. This is my Instagram at Rebecca Inc. You can see what I'm working on in my studio. I need to get back to work. I haven't done much lately. And you can find me online, RebeccaInc.com. That's where your drawings will be, under the Interact tab. Thanks for drawing with me. I will see you on Wednesday. Stay healthy, stay positive, and be kind. We'll see you soon. Bye.